And Julieta, welcome to class. How's it going?
Hello, it's going
Hey,
quite well. If you can hear me.
I can hear you now.
hmm
And what have you been up to since I saw you last?
Since yesterday.
Yeah, not too long ago.
So I studied. Mhm.
Okay.
I decided to cut corners and do things very quickly.
Okay. Right. Do you think it's gonna work out for you?
Yeah. I'm fed up.
Nice.
So
Okay. Um, yeah, I'll keep my fingers crossed as well. We've also got who do we have? Hold on 1 second. Owner, yeah. Owner, how's it going?
I'm doing great, thank you, Joshua. How are
Nice.
you?
It's been a while. I'm doing well. It's been a while since I've seen you. How have you been?
It's been good. I am busy with businesses. Uh, as you know, I don't know if you remember or not. I'm working for a dairy company,
Mm-hmm.
a dairy plant. So the business is very fast these days. So
Okay.
I don't get any chance to intend to working too much.
Oh no. Well, it's good to see you. It's good to see you again. However,
Thanks. Thanks.
sporadically. But yeah, it's always nice, and it's always good that business is going well. So,
Yeah.
all right. Uh, we've also got Ksenia. How's it going?
Now?
Hey,
Hello?
how are you?
Can you
Hey.
hear me?
Yes.
Oh my
Can you
god,
not hear?
my internet is awful. Yeah,
Oh.
because my picture actually is frozen.
Hmm. I'm sorry. Can you hear me though? Doesn't look good, Ksenia. Rusha, what about you? How's it going, Rusha? Doo, 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 doo.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing pretty well, thanks. Yeah, and what have you been up to today, Rusha?
What I've been on today?
What have you been up to?
Oh, what I've been up to? Nothing special.
Okay. Um, I guess what does nothing special include? Like TV, books, and firecrackers?
Firecrackers. You know, Firecrackers is actually a website you learn, right? You help you memorize stuff.
Really? I did not know
Yeah.
that.
You can do like firecracker.com. Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, thanks. Um,
Yeah.
so have you been on firecracker.com today?
No, I
Okay.
haven't.
It would be too fortuitous. Yeah, so what have you been doing?
I recently went to some Toastmasters club and also some meetups for like improv.
Nice. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Uh, well, that looks like it might be all of us. Ksenia's back. We could talk to Ksenia. Ksenia, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Fine, thank you.
Nice, and now I can hear you. So, what have you been up to today, Ksenia?
I watched movies Shining by Stephen King.
Have you ever read the book?
No, I haven't. I actually haven't read any book of by him.
Okay, he's actually a really good writer. At least I read a lot of him when I was in high school. I was pretty into it.
I think I missed my time with him. Yes.
You missed your
If
time with him?
I Yes, I think if I were younger, I would read him, but now I don't think so.
Okay, I'd give him a
Maybe.
chance. What was it was really scary and good. I guess it was more of a young adult kind of AIM. He has a bunch of good ones. It depends on what you like. Maybe if you ever have any questions about Stephen King and what to what to read by him, send me a message and I can give you some suggestions. But let's get started with today's class. We're going to be talking about Rene Magritte and art and stiff. All right, let's have Rusha. Can you read the title and the next lines?
So today we will learn about painting vocabulary, and Rene Magritte.
Rene Magritte.
What?
Rene Magritte. Rene Magritte.
Magritte.
Yeah, Rene Magritte.
We will look at Magritte's paintings and discuss what we think they mean.
Yeah, it's kind of like Magritte.
Magritte, okay. Is this a French name or?
Yeah, it is French. So my French is not the greatest. If anybody has better French pronunciation, that is the way that his name's pronounced in English, at least. Rene Magritte. Anyways, let's have Rusha. Can you ask Luba the first question?
Okay, Nuva, do you believe what art critics say?
I think that art critics are professionals. So when they give their comment on an art project, they can share only their point of view. And I believe that each human being has its own view on a piece of art. So his or her own view on a piece of art. So we don't have to believe the critics. We have to believe our feelings and our ideas about it.
Mm-hmm.
If I understood the question right.
Yeah. I think that was a really, really good answer. Yeah, I think that was nice. So yeah, art critics are professionals, but like notwithstanding, they are still humans and they give their point of view. Nice. On an art project, maybe on a piece of art.
Yeah. I forgot it. I thought about it later, you see.
It was a really good late correction, though. I was pleasantly surprised. I was marking it for a correction later, and then I was like, oh, yeah, that actually worked really well. Art project is just, it's maybe a little bit more like in school. You do like an art project. Does that make sense?
Yeah, first I wanted to say art thingy, then I thought it's not appropriate. And
yeah,
the project
exactly.
is the only one came up in my head by that time.
It's okay. You did a good job. All right, nice. That was a really good answer. And Lua, can you ask Giulietta the next question?
Giulietta, do you consider yourself a good artist?
No, I do not consider me a good artist.
I don't consider
Even
reflexive.
though I
Not
myself,
me. Yeah.
myself,
Even though I can hear you. Can you not hear me?
I can hear you now. Okay. I don't consider myself a good artist, even though I made a picture, and it actually is hanging in the living room of my house. And when I took it to the framer, the person who made the frame, he wanted to buy it.
Really? So
Yeah.
you're just really humble. What was the picture of?
Well, it was a vase of flowers.
Okay. And was it painted, or was it drawn, or was it a picture?
Was painted with oil color.
Sweet. Doing nice. Sorry. Cool. That sounds great. Be a cool picture to see. Um, all right. And good. Juditha, can you ask Ksenia the next question?
Xenia, do you enjoy your art class at school?
Yes, I enjoyed
Did you?
it. Yes, did. Yes, I enjoyed it, and actually I was good at it. But the teacher was, I don't know how to say, a lousy person or a lousy master. I don't know how to say.
I mean, she could be a lousy teacher, or he could be a lousy
Yes,
teacher.
a lousy
Or
teacher.
could be a lousy person. It depends. Like, a lousy person is just somebody who's like not a
No,
good human
teacher.
being.
Teacher. Lousy
Yeah.
teacher. And if she advised me to go on with art, I think I could be a good in it, actually, at it.
Yeah. Okay. That's a shame. And how old were you when you took the class?
How old? It's from, I don't know, 7 age till maybe 13, something like that.
Oh. And it was the same teacher all those years?
Yes, we have these classes in our school. It was.
But it was the same teacher? Oh man.
Yes.
I think if I had the
Actually,
same
we have
teacher from
only one teacher in our school, but we have one teacher of art, of music, one teacher.
Holy smokes. I guess, yeah, I just went to a school where every year you had the privilege of getting a new teacher. So you didn't have to deal with the same teacher all the time. So if you didn't like a teacher, you didn't really have to worry about it too much. Yeah. I can't even imagine having the same miserable teacher for 6 years. That's way too many years. I'm sorry.
Yes, it's
Okay.
okay.
Ksenia, can you ask Oner the next question?
Honor, do you like modern art?
I don't. I don't because actually I don't understand really real meaning of that kind of stuff, that kind of unpredictable, unexplicable things. You know, there were a lot of prodigies in human histories, and they got a lot of masterpieces. And these days, if I wrap paper in a different way, I can name it as an art. I don't understand that because I don't like modern arts.
Maybe
I
that's why. That's why I don't like modern art.
Yeah, actually I generalize that because I don't think all of them are useless or worthless, but most of them I don't like. I don't like them.
Okay, so you don't dislike all of them, but most of them. Okay, good. We're missing an article right up at the beginning.
Sorry,
What article is missing right at the beginning here?
what article? I don't. Yeah, or
The
the
real meaning of that kind of stuff. That kind of unpredictable, and then inexplicable.
yes,
Can you repeat inexplicable?
inexplicable, inexplicable,
Inexplicable.
inexplicable, inexplicable,
Uh, um, if
inexplicable.
and then you said if I rub paper a different way, I can make art. That's what you were saying?
No, wrap. W-R-A-P.
Rap.
Wrap, yeah.
Okay. Good. Nice. Sounds like a good sentence. And I think we're all set here. Does anybody have any questions?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
What does inexplicable mean?
Does anybody know what inexplicable is?
You can notice.
Not
Ununderstandable. If you don't understand anything, this is inexplicable. I know the word, but I don't pronounce it very well.
But thank you
okay.
for explanation.
Yeah.
Now it is
So-
not an inexplicable word for me, right?
Yeah.
Can you use it in this context?
Yeah, you could say that. Something that's inexplicable is like unexplainable more. So we would be like, you know, the crop circles were inexplicable, you know. Yeah, it's something that's just like really hard to explain or impossible to explain. But yeah, the word could be like inexplicable. It's hard to argue that because most words you can explain the definition of, even if you don't know them. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Let's skip that. We could look through these words. Rusha, you're doing a lot of reading. All right, yeah, Rusha, can you read through these words really quickly? We'll give you a sentence right after.
surreal, shade, motif, point
Motif.
of view, motif,
Yeah,
Okay.
you were right the first.
motif, point of view, complementary color, color wheel, negative space, symbolism.
Good. Okay. Questions here.
What is a motif?
Okay. Does anybody know what a motif is?
Let me try, because in Russian language, we have that word, actually. Maybe it is the same in English. It is like the main idea of an art, of a piece of art, or something like that. So, for example, it can be a landscape or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, so like the main idea, we'd often use like recurring theme or subject or idea in art or music. Yeah. So something that
Okay,
kind of
but-
recurs or comes back.
Yeah, but before there's you write two F's, right?
Yeah, it's one F. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. And yeah, any other questions?
Complementary color.
Okay, who knows what a complementary color is?
So red, I mean they complement with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I think the complement color of yeah, I don't know.
So maybe that pair well in order to like not use the complement. A little bit more specifically, if we're looking at a color wheel, it's like the complementary color of red is the opposite color on the color wheel. It's like blue would be like yellow, red is green, purple would be brighter yellow. Those are complementary colors. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other questions?
What is negative space?
Okay. Who can explain negative space?
We can see on a picture with elephant, negative space, it's a purple.
Thank
So
you.
the negative space is like the image that's behind the image that you want. So often if
there
you're
is
like
a
doing,
mouse there.
Yeah, there's a mouse. So there's a mouse in the negative space. In that case, if we're drawing the negative space, it's like you're drawing the space behind the object that is kind of popping out. So this is a negative space drawing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay. And yeah, let's skip this. So this is a Rene Magritte piece of art. Lua, this says this is not a pipe. What does it mean?
Okay, I guess it's a tough question.
Mhm.
Because it definitely looks like a pipe for me.
Yeah.
Maybe the idea is that sometimes we look at an object and we believe that it is what it looks like, but it is not this in real life. And we have to look closer and try to look for details, not to take everything for granted, like in general. I don't know.
Okay. All right. I think that's a good explanation. Giulietta, what do you think?
He wants to say that picture is not something real. So if you think it is a pipe, it's because you are induced to think it. But actually, in a picture, it can be everything.
Picture, it can be everything.
Yeah.
Is it a squirrel?
Yes, if you want to say that it's a squirrel, you can say it.
Okay. Okay. So that's-
You can type down, this is a squirrel.
it is
Believe
a. Okay, that's a good interpretation as well. If you want to say that the picture is not something real, if you want to think it as pipe, it is because you're induced to think it. Okay. And Ksenia, what do you think here? Do you have any opinions?
Yes, it's actually easier. It's not a real pipe, it's the image of a pipe.
What's that mean?
So it's just a paper, it's how to say, it's a print. It's not a real object. Yes, it's just a print.
It's not a real object. Is a print not a real object?
You can take it. Pipe you can take, and this just a print. It's
Okay.
it's thought. It's how he explains this picture.
Yeah, it's thought.
Explain.
Nice. Okay. I think that's good. Does anybody else have any other opinions or thoughts or ideas about this picture?
Maybe this is not a pipe. This is the pipe. Just because I missed an article before.
This is the pipe. Okay, what do you mean by it's the pipe?
The pipe, because this is special pipe. Not a usual pipe to get some smoke. It is a magical pipe, maybe. I don't know.
It's a magical pipe?
Yeah, this is modern art, right?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it could be, for sure. All right. Any other ideas or opinions or thoughts? All right. We can. Let's look at one more picture before we have this. Let's look at. I got these Calvin and Hobbes ones. Hold on, sorry. I just want to get one more picture. All right, let's look at this one. And let's start with Frusha. What's going on here? What do you think?
So the Son of Man. So I can only see that the face of the man in the picture is shaded by. I don't know what that is. Is this an apple or
It's the representation of an apple. Yeah.
what?
Yeah, it's an apple, I think.
It's a green apple.
Uh-huh.
What does that mean? I totally have no idea.
I mean, what's he wearing?
It's wearing shoes, like shoots.
A suit.
Yeah, a suit.
Okay.
He's wearing a suit and had a hat.
Yeah. What do you interpret from what he's wearing? Like, maybe what's his
He's a
job? What's he
business-
doing? Where is he?
At least a professional
Okay.
businessman or something.
What do you think it means that you can't see his face?
You cannot see. He's not that impressive.
Okay, maybe he's not that impressive. Okay.
Or he's hiding his face.
Maybe. I wish I could float apples in front of my face just to hide it.
Yeah, I'm just interested. What does the title mean? The Son of Man?
And what do you think it means?
Huh?
What do you think it means?
It's just another man. The Son of Man is another man. Yeah. I have to actually. I searched online.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's hide the person. So hiding the visible but hidden, the face of the person.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I
like-
guess. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it says this interest can take the form of quite intense feeling, a sort of conflict, one might say, between the visible that is hidden and the visible that is present.
Okay. Visible. That is present. What do you think, Lua, about this?
So it is a businessman. He's wearing gray suit, and he's standing. We can see gray sky behind him. Everything is pale, so it reminds me of red racing nowadays. When
It reminds me of what?
red racing, you know, when no, RAT.
Rat race. The rat race.
Rat
Rat
race. Yeah.
You would probably say of the rat race.
It reminds of the rat race, yes. So people do not show their faces. They try to hide it behind something. And the title is The Son of a Man. It's like another man and nothing will change. But we have a hope. And that green apple is a symbol of it, because green, it's the color of something new, color of nature, like a new green leaf. You know, we can start our life with a new leaf,
Hmm.
something like that.
New leaf. Okay, nice. Like this idea of like recreation or restarting. Good. Judith, though, you got anything?
Mm,
Anything else? I mean, you don't have to.
no,
No?
but I don't know. Um,
Okay.
I just was thinking changing it and actualize it today. Probably he will not wear a suit. I will think about um, someone with. I I know it's stupid, but I will think about someone with um, kind of swimsuit and a tan. And
Okay.
probably the apple will be a bottle of Coca-Cola.
The apple would be a bottle of Coca-Cola. Okay.
Sorry, so I know it's
Don't be
stupid, but
sorry. I think that interpretation reminds me of you're not gonna be surprised that Calvin and Hobbes, the one where he's talking about wearing a shirt with a logo on it. I'm
uh-huh.
gonna get you just a link. Um, mm, but yeah, nice. That's a good interpretation as well. Xenia, you got anything?
Yes. It's something about nowadays, but we also in temptation. So green apple is from Bible about Adam and Eve,
Yeah.
as I said the other class.
Huh? Is about Adam and Eve
Yes, Adam and Eve.
and temptation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's he being tempted towards? Like what temptation?
Money, maybe girls, I don't know. So everyone has his own temptation.
What's this guy's temptation, would you think?
Money, it's a businessman for
Huh?
sure. Money, power, something like that.
Okay, good. I think that's a good interpretation too. I like it. All right, and last but not least, Owner, what do you think?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. This picture reminds me a scene of divine stuff from Adam and Eve. If I'm wrong, there was some leaves on the genitalias. This was taboo these days, not these days, before ages, and the real reason to be fired from heaven. In that story, there was a divine apple. This was divine love, who Adam no, Adam dared to give that forbidden apple to Eve. But in that picture, when I look at the picture, I don't see any Eve, just a man and an apple. So the main idea, we lost our Eves and Adams as a single.
We lost our.
We lost the divine love. We lost the true meaning of love.
Okay. Nice. A good interpretation as well. And sorry, that wasn't for you, Ksenia, that was for you, Julieta. that was the comic that I was talking about that your interpretation reminded me of. All right, really well done. Does anybody have any questions on this page? All right, let's go back. I want to get to that too. Let's look at this, and let's have Rusha, can you read the role of the fanatic? And Lua, can you read the role of the critic? Rusha?
Yes. Hello?
Hey.
Hello? Yeah. What I'm supposed to do?
Can you read the role of the fanatic?
Oh, the fanatic. You love. Oh. You love my Greece work. It makes people think it is original and creative. Explain some of the arts. Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Okay, some of the art's best characteristics.
Okay, and Lua, can you read the critic?
You are not very impressed by Marguerite's art. You prefer realistic art that tries to capture life. Explain yourself.
Okay. And Rusha, if you're the fanatic, how would you start out?
I really love my Greece work. I think it makes people think, and because it is not very obvious from the art itself, it provokes you to think more deep what's the meaning of the art. For example, the piece of the work Man of a Sun, different people can have different opinions based on their personal experience because it is not very obvious from the picture itself. I think that's a very good way of doing art. So to provoke thinking and make it very, provoking thinking and I think that's it.
Okay.
Hey.
I think that's okay. Well done. And all right, Lua, how would you respond?
You know, I dare say that our life is too complicated by itself.
Our lives
Our lives
are
are
too complicated by
too
themselves.
complicated by themselves, so we don't need to add any more difficulties to understanding it. Why not better come down back to earth and use art as reflection of our lives, and so we will look at it and recognize something, and that will help us understand better what to do next. Sorry.
No worries.
You know, sometimes it's difficult when you don't know what to say and you try to say it.
It's okay. I think it sounded good. I know what you're talking about too. This idea of like, all right, nice. And Juditha, how would you respond?
Okay. But do you like it? Because I think it is pure genius. It is timeless and it it makes me how can I say that that I want to see more.
Okay. I think it's timeless. It makes me want to see more. Yeah, you could say that.
Mhm.
Okay. Ksenia, how would you respond?
I can't understand his art. I think it's just a waste of paper and colors. Hello?
Favorite
Uh-huh.
and colors.
So he's a nice man for sure, but I think he couldn't write people faces, so he just covered it by something.
He just covered not it.
It's
Hmm,
them,
yeah.
and I
Write
have
people's faces?
no draw.
Yeah, he couldn't draw or paint.
hmm I have a question about critical line previous. I dare say, and why dare without to say? It's some rules.
I dare
You
say.
know, I dare say yes. Why we don't put after dare too?
It's just like I don't know, a way of speaking that's old. I don't know. I dare say.
So we just rule. So I can say dare to say.
I dare. I dare to say. You could say that. It
hmm
sounds more formal. I dare say is just like one of those combinations of words that isn't really grammatically correct, but has just become common speech.
hmm
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I understand.
It's kind of leaving out maybe I would dare say. Nah, which still you'd need the infinitive after. I don't know. So I don't know why that would be. You said I
Okay.
think he couldn't. Is
I
the
don't
negative?
think. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think he could draw people's faces, so he just covered them with something. All right. Maybe Rusha, how would you respond to that?
Respond to like respond again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll just follow. Oh, I think it's a waste of paper and colors. I don't think so. Even though you cannot understand his art, I think supposedly art is not very. Not everyone can understand art. If it is understandable by everyone, then it won't. It's probably not very good art. I think, yeah. Again, I think it just need provoke people to think, because if you cannot understand it, then you would think more, so that you will try to understand it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
for example, if I don't understand the picture of the Son of Man, but I can Google it online and see what it means, and then see whether I can learn something or whether I agree with that. And you can also try to, so the more you do it, then the more you will learn, and there will be some pattern. Then that makes you that will make it easier to appreciate his work.
Okay. Some patterns, some motifs. Feel free to answer your phone too. It sounds like somebody really wants to
No,
be
no,
inside with you.
I'm just putting on hold for almost 10 minutes.
Okay. Make it easier to. Yeah, that was good. That was a lot. I think we're good here. Does anybody have any questions or anything they're dying to say? All right. And I really like this one. Which one's? Okay. I don't actually think you guys have read this one before. Let's have, for the first part, let's have Lua. Can you read the role of Calvin, and Julieta, can you read the role of Hobbes?
Art isn't about ideas, it's about style. The most crucial career decision is picking a good ism so everyone knows how to categorize you without understanding the work.
You do goofy drawings on the sidewalk.
Right? I'm a suburban postmodernist.
Aren't we all?
I was going to be a oh, help me.
Deconstructivist.
Neo-deconstructivist. But
Good.
Mom wouldn't let me.
Okay.
People. Oh,
Yeah, let's yeah, go ahead and read the end of it. Yeah.
people always make the mistake of thinking art is created for them. But really, art is a private language for sophisticates to congratulate themselves on their superiority to the rest of the world. As my artist statement explains, my work is utterly incomprehensible and is therefore full of deep significance.
It was spelled melancholy.
Weltanschauung. I'm not really sure. Weltanschauung?
Weltanschauung. Is it his name? No.
No, we'll get to that after.
A good artist's statement says more than his art ever does.
Okay. And so, Weltanschauung is a German word for a comprehension or understanding of the world. So it's like a worldview in German, I suppose.
Oh, it's like Welt and so, yeah.
Yeah, Weltanschauung. I don't know how to speak German, so so this is what the dictionary definition is. Nah. Sorry, I'm just gonna zoom out, but I guess that would be a good way to solve that. Okay, so yeah, comprehensive conception or apprehension of the world from a specific standpoint. All right, Ksenia, can you tell us what is going on here?
Calvin is writing some graffiti on a pavement, and he says that it's some kind of art. It's oh my god, what's kind of art? Something I forget. It's
Suburban postmodernist.
yes, it's suburban postmodernist.
What's he say is the most important decision in picking a career?
To pick a good ism, then people could know what you're going to do and what's your style.
Okay, yeah.
So the tiger is asking his art as always, and Kevin said here that when in a previous experience he wanted to destroy, but Mom don't let him do it. And actually he made a statement also about his art in a paper and gave it to Tiger to read about the statement with some mistake, but Calvin said it's okay, and also he said the statement is more powerful than the art itself.
Yeah. So what's this critical about? Like, is this criticizing something in real life, or is this just a comic? Like, do you think that?
Maybe, yes, it's some kind of joke about modern art that everyone can be an artist, just draw something, I don't know, some lines, because
Is drawing important? Everyone can
No,
be
no,
an
it's not important.
artist.
It's more important an advertisement of this art. If
Yeah. So
you
just write.
write about it, yes, and if you can get a good manager for yourself, it will be great for you as an artist.
Uh,
But if you're just talented person without money, without good friends who can help you, I think
uh,
just a talented person in your city, in your house, and nothing more.
yeah. Exactly. He's being critical of this idea of like modern art that writes a lot about itself. Um, and that's all. It's, I think my favorite line is like I'm a suburban postmodernist, and Hobbes says, "Aren't we all?" Um, yeah. Does anybody have anything else to say about this? Like, Luba, do you have any opinions or ideas or thoughts?
I think that it's not about that's not only about art, you know.
I think that it's
Nowadays,
not.
I think that it's not
I think it's
all.
not.
I'm
I
confused.
don't think. It's my mistake. I don't
Oh,
think.
I don't. I don't think that it's all about art.
Huh?
Nowadays, if you want to um, congratulate yourself on being um, super someone, uh, you have to get, as Ksenia said, a good manager. And if you have a great advertisement campaign, you have to choose the right name, like the good ism, and you have to stand out of the crowd. And if anybody tells you that you are bad, you can always say you just don't understand me.
Yeah.
And sometimes real talented people who has something unique for a world, they're not that ambitious, and they are in the shadow. Is it really?
Uh-huh.
That's all.
Yeah. Maybe they remain in the shadows.
Yeah.
That's really good. I think that's a great point. Yeah. Just that's a really good criticism of literary criticism, is that, the more complicated that you make your work, the more impossible it is to interpret. And so it's always just really easy to be like, oh, you just don't understand. All right. Julieta, do you have any comments or points or anything to say about this, or do you think we're good?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Um, do. I guess I just really like this comic too. Um, it's pretty much the same thing, but let's have uh, Julieta, can you read Hobbes again? And Ksenia, can you read Calvin?
How is your snow art progressing?
I moved into abstraction.
Hmm.
This piece is about the inadequacy of traditional imagery and symbolism to convey meaning in today's world. By abandoning representationalism, I'm free to express myself with pure form. Specific interpretation gives way to a more visceral response.
Notice your arbor is monochromatic.
Well, come on, it's just now.
Good. Um, The Julieta, can you repeat progressing?
Progressing.
Ksenia, inadequacy?
Inadequacy.
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 Imagery.
Imagery.
Representationalism.
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 Is pure.
Pure.
Yeah, good. You can say pure. I'd say pure, but it's really just where you're from in the U.S. That's fine. Yours was perfect. I'm not gonna bug you. Visceral.
Visceral.
And yeah, other than that, really well done. We are just out of time. Hopefully you liked these comics. Hope it wasn't a waste of time. And the class, thanks for coming in. Good to see you guys. I've got a class in a little bit, in about an hour. So if you guys want to come in, I'd love to have you. But yeah, thanks again.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.